Alright guys, the best live event Fortnite has ever put on is tomorrow, and I want to make sure that we all get in together. So take a listen to what I have to say here, and we're going to need to take all the necessary precautions to make sure that nothing bad happens and we get into the game. So I know it sucks to say that something might go wrong, but it's happened in the past and it's happened to quite a few people. Like, not even quite a few, millions of people, I'm sure. Like, stuff has gone wrong all the time during events, and sometimes it just works out perfectly fine. But there are steps that you can take to, like, give yourself a better shot of getting into an event. I've personally never missed an event that I've tried, and these are the things that I've done. Okay, so for starters, Epic said to be online at least 1 hour before the event starts, and for me it's at 4 p.m. I'll put it on screen here what time it might be for you, but you got to make sure you're online at least 1 hour early. And I know some content creators have been saying 2 hours early. I don't know what's true. I don't get those emails from Epic or anything like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play it safe, and I suggest you do too, to go on 2 hours early. And honestly, that's what I've been doing every single time. Go on 2 hours early, even sometimes like even earlier than that. Just go online, remain active so you don't you get the little chance of getting kicked, because if it's anything like the last event, Epic said that they're capping the number of people who can actually get in because they've had so many people get into their events, which is actually crazy, which is like, it's really cool, but at the same time I wish they could get everybody. So there's always a little chance that they could kick people who aren't active and they're just sitting online. So what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be logging on about 2 hours, 2.5 hours early. I'm going to play Team Rumble creative. Like last time I believe they disabled creative. I'm just going to keep playing Team Rumble if that's a thing. You got to make some time for it. And I get some people have work, some people have school. I'm lucky enough to have it off, but it's something you got to do. If you want to watch this event, you could always just take the chance and come on last minute, but Epic gave you a warning. You're probably not going to get in. That's the sad truth. You got to at least do an hour. I'm doing 2.5 hours. That way I can make sure I'm online. I'm ready to go. The next thing that you could do is queue up for the event when the event goes live, like when the playlist goes live. Once you see the Devourer of Worlds, queue in, because so many people wait until the last minute. You know what? I've done this for particularly the final showdown. I didn't want to miss the event. I didn't want that kill count to get to the top. So I queued up like 5 minutes before, and so many people were loading in last minute, because that's just how people are. People queue in at the last minute for everything. It's like humans are naturally late for things. It's really weird how that works. So I queued up, and then I got in as the event was starting, which was really, really, really lucky, and I don't think that's going to happen again. I had a friend who, the device event was the last one. I had a friend who was late, tried to queue in. Didn't work for him at all, because Epic did warn that they were capping the number of players, and that's definitely what they're going to do again. They're having it on a Tuesday, and they're still expecting all these crazy amount of people to log on. So you got to make sure you queue in right away, unless Epic says otherwise, because Epic didn't actually say to queue in right when the event thing started. What they did last time was they had the kill count at 100, and I got me really worried because I queued in a half hour early. I was like, uh-oh, that kill counts, we're gonna get to that kill count before a half hour before the event starts. And what happened is they raised it to 999, which I hope they do again. I'm going to queue for the game the moment it becomes live, but again, you got to remember, Epic didn't say to do this. I'm sure there will be something you can find on Twitter, but this is just what I'm gonna do. If you don't want to, if you want to wait, just remember, I'm telling you now, Epic did not say to do this. This is just something I'm doing, and it's worked for me in the past. So pay attention on Twitter. If Epic says anything otherwise, or they don't mention that the kill count is going to be at 999, just pay attention on Twitter, all the social medias like that. If Epic doesn't say it, don't come crying to me, because I'm going to be watching as well. That's just my plan. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to queue in right when the event goes live. And this next one isn't really like how to get into the event. It's just something that I've noticed, because when I was watching the end event, the person that I was watching it with, they took out their build, and then they were stuck that entire event, because once the event starts, you can't build anymore or anything, right? I believe that not every event has worked this way, but I'm just thinking at the end in particular, because that's when I remember, because he was complaining that, hey, I have this big blue thing in my way. I took out my build, and then that's when they turn it off. So once you know that timer is going to go off, you know what I would do? I would make sure you're not building. Just make sure that everything is okay. You're just have your pickaxe out, normal, walking around. Don't be on anything crazy high, unless, like, of course, you're on the airship, and then that's what you're supposed to do. But, like, just don't go anywhere unnecessary on the map either. Just don't, like, give yourself the opportunity to have something go wrong. Just be normal, hang around the area. Don't be going off into the other part of the map. Don't be trying to try, like, hey, I'm gonna go inside a Galactus, I'm gonna go swimming outside the island, because something can go wrong. This is a very, very different game mode. There's gonna be bugs. Something might go wrong. Don't give yourself the opportunity to make anything go wrong. And honestly, guys, that's all I have for you. Again, I just got to make sure, keep watching Epic socials and all those people that are getting emails from Epic, because they're obviously the better ones to listen to. I just have personally never missed an event by doing these things, and this is what I'm going to do, and I thought I'd share it with you guys. So this is what I'm going to do. Again, make sure you watch Epic's socials. If they say to do anything otherwise, do it at your own risk, whatever you want. If you want to follow me, do it at your own risk. I'm just telling you, this has worked for me. I'm logging on 2.5 hours early around then, and I am going to queue up as soon as that event playlist begins. That's just what I'm going to do. It works for me, so feel free to join me. I just really want everyone to enjoy this event. Like, I want to enjoy the event. I'm actually kind of scared that something will go wrong, because sometimes it's out of your control. Sometimes it's stuff like the unvaulting event. That event just crashed for everybody, and this, it gets me worried, because what is it, 10-20 times size of the Travis Scott event or the end event? Something can go wrong with an event that huge. Something can go wrong, and I'm just afraid. I'm afraid something will go wrong, and I just want to minimize any chance of like having something go wrong during the event. And I hope you guys can do the same thing. Another thing is, like, I'm gonna make sure my computer doesn't crash, which it never crashed on me before, but why give it the chance? I'm gonna be closing out Google Chrome, stuff like that. Just take all the necessary precautions you can, because these events, sometimes there's bugs, sometimes they go wrong, and I know I'm repeating myself a little bit. I want everyone to enjoy the event like I'm gonna enjoy the event. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please consider hitting the like. It would help out the channel a ton. And subscribe if you'd like to see more Fortnite and Smash Bros content. Thank you again, everybody. I am so pumped for this event, for fun. Leave your theories down below, or anything else that has worked for you for queuing into these events, because there are people who have been unlucky. I've been lucky enough to watch everyone. Let's help each other out in the comments, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Enjoy the event. It's gonna be awesome. I can't wait for it. I'll see you after. I'm gonna be uploading right after it's done, so let's hope for it.